So you're getting good at golf and you want to start varying up the length of your bunker shots. Now this is not an easy thing to do and it's fairly advanced, and I often say to most average golfers or most recreational golfers, just get it out in one and get it on the green in one. 9 times out of 10 you'll be pretty happy with that. Now having said that, if your handicap is lower and you are improving and you want to start getting your bunker shots closer, there is some easy ways to do it and there are some difficult ways to do it. And you will hear a lot with YouTube videos and some advice you'll get from various places that varying up the amount of sand you take is how you vary the length of your bunker shots. Now, to my mind, this is definitely not the way to go. It's just too difficult to do. Even the good players are really, even the best players in the world will struggle to vary up how much sand they take in front of the ball. That's the hardest part. And that's where most average players struggle. You're either hitting the ball first or you're not taking enough sand. Getting the right amount of sand is the most difficult thing. So let me tell you the easy way to vary up the distance in the bunkers, and that is by firstly changing up your club. So if you normally use a sand wedge, a 54, 56 degree, then you can try a lob wedge, which gives you a higher, shorter, softer landing shot. So if you've got high lips, pin close, use your lob wedge. That's going to give you a shorter shot. If you want to go a little bit further, you can use a pitching wedge, which will go a little bit lower and run a little bit more. So it's all right if you've got a fairly low lip, you can do that. Or like here, for example, where you want to carry the ball a little bit further, like you've got a long carry to get to the green, you can try your pitching wedge shot for that. There's other ways you can do it as well. So you can lengthen and shorten the length of your swing a little bit. Now that's a little bit harder to do. On a short one, we still want lots of power. I always worry about shortening up your swing too much in a bunker because you do need quite a bit of power to get through the sand and get the ball up and out. So shortening up your swing can be problematic if you don't then accelerate right through the shot. But that is one way to give you a slightly shorter shot. Just practice it a little bit. Or you could try and lengthen up your swing and give you a stronger shot as well. So those are a little bit harder to do. Need to practice that a little bit. What I wouldn't suggest you do is to slow down and sort of try and hit it softly, because you do need power to get through the bunker, and that's where a lot of people go wrong. They don't have enough acceleration through the shot. So be very, very careful trying to hit a little one that you don't try and baby it and then it just doesn't come out at all. So I would shorten up the backswing but still come through positively. You'll get more spin that way as well. So your shortest of all bunker shots, use your lob wedge with a shortish swing but still come through positively. For your average ones, use a lob wedge with a normal length swing or a sand wedge with a normal length swing. And then if you want to carry it a bit further, or if you want it to run a little bit when it lands, you can use your pitching wedge. So avoid trying to change up the amount of sand you're taking, and try and change your club first and then change the length of your swing second. So that is my sort of easy way to vary up the length of your bunker shot.